Okay, the video is on now. So I produced some rubrics for you in order for you to understand some of the components outside of the face-to-face discussion. So I have a pretty detailed rubric on our 3 class periods that we'll spend together demonstrating in the syllabus. However, I didn't put that much detail in the syllabus on our other assignments. So these are our rubrics for our discussion boards. So keep 2 dates in mind. The original post should be done on Thursday by midnight. And please reference a text, something for any credit. Also, for any credit, you'll have to have it done by midnight. No late work is accepted. So you'll lose 10 points if you don't get that done. And that's just so people get a chance to participate before Sunday night at 11. And so I may not ask you, like this week, I'm not asking for you to cite anything. I'm just mainly asking for your personal opinion and reflection. So if I'm just asking you for a personal reflection, you don't necessarily have to cite anything. However, there are some times where I think that you should be a little more formal when we're referencing textbooks, when we're referencing different things. So anyway, there's your original post. Your second post, it's due by Sunday at midnight. And again, there are no late exceptions on that. If you happen to get sick with COVID, please reach out. Please contact me. I will make exceptions for people that are sick and can't function. So please know I'm not going to punish people if you get sick or have to care for a loved one or something. Always reach out. Always let me know if there's something going on that's big. So anyway, just be professional when you communicate. I've got some more information about discussion posts down here. Follow-up responses are worth more than 0. Let's make that 10. So anyway, we'll move on. And case study exams. So you might be wondering, how do you get points for case study exams? They're worth 100 points each. So this will be case conceptualization, and you're going to actually be applying and integrating information from various theories. So you'll want to take a theoretical stance when you are approaching these vignettes. So if that's humanistic, Rogerian, client-centered, if that's CBT, if that's narrative therapy, if that's Adlerian therapy, whatever the case may be, you need to clearly define what theoretical approach, what theory you're borrowing from. Your textbook will be a really good source to cite when you are working on these case vignettes. So you'll get, somebody is just experiencing dysfunction. What are you going to do? Design a session to help them. And so you're going to design a session. And again, when it gets closer, I'll put a little more detail into this, but these are going to at least be 400 word minimum. So that's a page, double space. That will go quickly. You're of course welcome to go far longer than that, but that's the bare minimum. But what you need to make sure you do regardless is demonstrate clear integration of counseling theory as applied to the case vignette. And so you can go on and view the rest of that rubric right there. When you get to your video sessions, these will be 50 points each. Each session needs to be a minimum of 20 minutes. Please don't complete all of these recorded sessions in one setting or do it 1 week. That's not going to count. These are designed for you to show gradual improvement in integration and synthesis of information as we progress throughout the semester. We're going to have different topics. We'll have different theories. We'll discuss different approaches, different techniques throughout the fall. And so you can't just sit down on August 23rd and record 3 sessions because you don't have the information that you need to be able to appropriately do that. I'm not going to see progress. because I will want to see a little bit of progress from your first recording. And I want you to see progress, most of all. I want you to see progress from your first recording through your second and into your third. And so what you're going to do is you're going to find another student. You'll find a peer in class that you can video discuss with as far as doing your counseling sessions, doing this 20 minutes. And so recording this time that you have together. What you're going to do then is pick the best 5 to 7 minutes and transcribe that verbatim. In other words, type it out, kind of like this. Counselor, thank you for coming to session today. Seems like you're upset. What? Today's been a little terrible. Well, awful. And so, yeah, so you'll type this out. And so at the end of this, at the end of typing this out and transcribing there, this is the crux of the, yeah, I want you to go experience what it's like to try to integrate some of these theories in practice. But you're going to reflect on what you did. You're going to transcribe it, read it, reflect on it, watch it, share the recording with me, share the transcript with me, and share your reflection with me. So your reflection is going to describe your strengths and also the areas that you'd like to improve on. So I'm looking for how well are you appraising yourself? Do you have a lot of self-awareness in what you're doing? And I'm also looking for how you're incorporating your technique and your theory. So are you intentionally integrating CBT? Are you intentionally integrating motivational interviewing? Did you intentionally use a solution-focused technique? Yes, I want you to put that in there because I want you to start developing some intentionality on what you're doing when you're coming to session. And so this will start giving you more confidence as you practice, as you stumble through this, and yes, make mistakes. Please make mistakes because you will learn from them. But you will learn to become proficient and learn to rely on these things as you grow throughout your career as a counselor. So now is the time we start putting that together. I hope this has been helpful. Please reach out if there are any other questions. I'm sure there might be, and that's completely fine. So please email me if something's unclear. I'll be glad to help.